In an era where police interactions are increasingly scrutinized, body-worn cameras have become crucial tools for transparency and accountability. However, these devices also capture moments of extraordinary heroism and compassion, particularly in cases involving the rescue of children. Recent cases, such as the harrowing rescue of a 2-year-old girl from an attempted drowning by her mother in Albion, Michigan, and the discovery of abused children locked in a dog cage in Las Vegas, highlights the vital role of body cameras in documenting both crimes against children and the swift actions of first responders. These recordings provide unfiltered, real-time accounts of rescue operations, offering viewers a raw and unscripted look at the challenges faced by law enforcement and the split-second decisions they must make. In this video, we'll look at 5 such instances where children were rescued from near-death situations. Let's begin. Case number 1, Justin Trompeter. Justin Ryan Trompeter, a 24-year-old man from Oregon, became the subject of a dramatic and concerning series of events that unfolded over several months in 2024. His actions, which endangered the lives of his young children and led to a multi-county police pursuit, shocked the local community and triggered a nationwide manhunt. Justin's troubles with the law began on February 7, 2024, when he was involved in a domestic violence incident. He fled the scene at high speed with his 2 young children, aged 6 months and 1.5 years. On February 16th, authorities received information that Justin was hiding with the children in the woods near Jacksonville, Oregon. When police located the vehicle on Wagon Trail Drive, they found the children abandoned in the car, left alone for up to 2 hours. This is the body cam footage of the critical moment when law enforcement officers rescued the 2 young children from an abandoned vehicle.
Sheriff's office! Watch down. I got up. Yep. Little one. Front of the car.
Can't believe this. Hi, little guys. This is freaking horrible. You know, we're ready to get DHS here. We want medical too.
Sweetie.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi. How are
Morning,
you?
Carol.
You have such pretty blue eyes. Hi there.
We're out with the children.
Hi there.
Can we get a hold of DHS? We need to respond immediately. And medical code 1 to the bottom of sweetheart, where the gate's at for the children just to check on them. Yeah, are you okay? Just
It's okay, baby.
Just make sure he's not hiding up there. I know. That's what I'm doing. You all right, baby? If we can secure, I don't like this here. I can get copy off of the research. Let's secure them in our cars. Yeah. Because at least just take the whole car seat.
It's okay, honey.
Good. Go all the way to the top of Wagon Trail. You'll come to a gate that's now open. Follow that up. You'll come to a house at Fort.
Hi, baby.
Hey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. I know. Do you want out? Here, I'll get it for you. You want it? You want to come out? So he just sent that location, right? Yeah. So we're not far behind him. No.
It's game on. Let's lace up.
And he abandoned a couple kids. Yeah. This is unreal, man.
The young ones were subsequently treated at a local hospital and placed in the care of the Department of Human Services. Following this incident, Justin managed to evade capture for nearly 6 months. During this time, he was indicted on multiple charges, including child neglect, domestic violence assault, robbery, theft, harassment, and reckless endangerment. The manhunt for Justin came to a dramatic end on July 12, 2024. Early that morning, Medford police officers spotted a vehicle associated with Justin near the Rogue Valley Mall. What ensued was a high-speed chase that spanned multiple counties, involving various law enforcement agencies. During the pursuit, Justin called 911 and threatened to take his own life by cop. The chase ended when he crashed his vehicle into a ditch near Grants Pass. After a brief standoff, Justin surrendered and was arrested at 2:03 a.m. Following his arrest, Justin was lodged at the Jackson County Jail on 14 separate charges. These included the original charges plus additional ones stemming from the pursuit, such as attempting to elude police by vehicle and reckless driving. He was also charged with a parole violation for coercion. As of his last known report, the Jackson County District Attorney's Office was set to prosecute the case. The sentencing phase had not yet occurred, but given the severity and number of charges, Justin was likely facing significant prison time. Case number 2, Todd Marchetti. In a shocking incident that unfolded in Surprise, Arizona on a Friday in 2024, 51-year-old Todd Christopher Marchetti became the central figure in a harrowing hostage situation. The event, which involved a 7-month-old baby being critically injured, an ex-girlfriend traumatized, and a home being destroyed, left the local community stunned and raised questions about domestic violence and child safety. In the days leading up to this harrowing incident, a series of ominous events unfolded. Allie, Todd's ex, became increasingly fearful for her and her son's safety, and had taken legal action by filing for a restraining order against Todd. His behavior had become increasingly erratic and threatening, with Todd making explicit threats against Allie and her family. The situation had escalated to such a degree that Allie's parents were deeply concerned for the well-being of their daughter and grandson. Their fears were realized when Todd attempted to gain access to their home. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, Allie's mother made the crucial decision to contact law enforcement. The following is the recording of her 911 call.
He is very threatening. He's constantly threatening her about everything. So, if he shows up here, I don't want him here. We're not going to answer the door. His name is Todd Marchetti, and I told Officer Dix that he was on his way, and he's here. Please send the police right now.
Okay.
A few weeks after the 911 call at 3 a.m. on a Friday, Todd broke into his ex's parents' house while they were on vacation. He held his ex, Allie, and their 7-month-old baby hostage. Her first opportunity to escape came when Todd shot the family dog. Allie convinced him to let her take the dog to a vet, planning to seek help there. But Todd accompanied her, gave the vet staff fake names and numbers, and claimed the dog was a stray hit by a car. Allie's second escape attempt involved a window that Todd had damaged during the break-in. She suggested going out to find workers to fix it in order to hide evidence of the break-in. On her third attempt, at around 11:30 a.m., Allie managed to escape and alert a nearby construction crew, who then called 911. Upon police arrival, officers heard gunshots from inside the house. In a daring rescue operation, they forced their way into the home and found the baby boy shot 4 times. The police heard a baby crying and ran straight for the back room to save him from his father. This is the Bodycam footage of the rescue mission that ensued.
Get up. You guys flow. Go. Watch out. Outside, go. With the car. Empty gun. Baby, get the baby! Get the baby! Go! Back out! We got the baby! Jack, we got the baby!
The child was immediately airlifted to a nearby hospital in critical condition. Meanwhile, Todd refused to surrender, leading to a tense standoff with law enforcement. The situation took a turn when the house caught fire with Todd still inside. The blazes quickly engulfed the entire structure, collapsing the roof and hindering firefighters' efforts due to the ongoing threat and sounds of gunfire from within the burning building. After the fire was eventually controlled, police found Todd's remains inside the destroyed home. According to the police report, it appeared that Todd had died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. The 7-month-old victim, who had suffered multiple gunshot wounds to his lower body, underwent 3 surgeries and was thankfully reported to be in critical but stable condition. The child's mother was treated for minor injuries at the scene before joining her baby at the hospital. Case number 3, trapped underneath a car. On a Sunday afternoon in Tampa, Florida, an 80-year-old woman and her 3-year-old great-granddaughter became victims of a tragic accident. The event occurred at the Arbor Ponds apartment complex. Shortly after 1:30 p.m., a 23-year-old driver in a 2006 Toyota Corolla was backing out of a parking spot at the apartment complex. Unaware of the elderly woman, the driver reversed, striking and pinning both victims beneath the car. The driver reported feeling a large bump, but initially assumed it was a storm drain. It was only when he couldn't move the car forward that he realized he had struck someone. By the time police arrived at the scene, both the great-grandmother and the child were trapped underneath the vehicle. In a dramatic rescue effort captured on police body cams, neighbors and first responders worked together to free the victims. Using a hydraulic jack, they managed to lift the car slightly, allowing an officer to pull the woman and child to safety. The rescue was tense, with initial fears that the great-grandmother and toddler had not survived. The following is the body cam footage of the rescue.
Breathe, ma'am. Baby girl, come here. Hey, baby, right here. Go in the shower. Baby breathing or not? Yes, and she is too. Both are breathing. Let's go. I think we might be able to get her out. No, we can start. Come on, sweetie. Just want to put her right in the back? Yeah. Here, come here. Take her on the back. You can work on ground. Get her head. Got her head? I got her. You got her head? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately, the 80-year-old woman was reported dead due to her injuries. Fortunately, however, the 3-year-old child would survive. In this case, there was no arrest made. In situations where a driver accidentally runs over pedestrians, the potential charges can vary depending on the specific circumstances and jurisdiction. Potential charges in such cases may include careless driving, negligent operation, failure to yield, vehicular assault for severe injuries, and hit and run if the driver fled the scene. However, in this particular case, several factors likely contributed to the decision not to press charges. The driver remained at the scene and cooperated fully with the investigation, demonstrating responsibility and a lack of criminal intent. Impairment was not believed to be a factor, ruling out charges related to driving under the influence. The incident occurred in a parking lot where pedestrian right-of-way laws might be less clear-cut than on public roads. The driver's account suggests he was unaware of the victim's presence, indicating this was a tragic accident rather than a result of blatant negligence or recklessness. Law enforcement and prosecutors often consider the totality of circumstances when deciding whether to press charges. In cases like this, where the incident appears to be a genuine accident without aggravating factors such as impairment or fleeing the scene, authorities may determine that criminal charges are not appropriate. Instead, the focus may shift to civil liability, where the victims or their families might seek compensation through insurance claims or lawsuits to cover medical expenses and other damages. Case number 4, Travis Doss. In a shocking case of child abuse that rocked Las Vegas, Travis Doss, a seemingly unsuccessful rapper known as Trap Montana, and his significant other, Amanda Stamper, were arrested for severely mistreating their children, including locking 2 of them in a dog cage. The horrific situation came to light in June 2023 when police discovered 6 children alone in a cramped extended stay apartment with 2 boys confined in a cage. This case exposed a disturbing pattern of abuse that had allegedly been ongoing since 2019. Travis, 32, and Amanda, 33, subjected their children, aged between 2 and 11, to extreme forms of abuse and neglect. The couple shared a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment with the 7 children and dogs, creating an environment of severe overcrowding and deprivation. Travis, the biological father of all 7 children, was accused of harming the children regularly and starving them. He would use items like flying pans to inflict harm. He even made one of the children participate in the abuse of the others. The abuse reached unimaginable levels when he allegedly kicked an 11-year-old boy in the head so hard that he believed the child had died. Travis took a picture of the unconscious boy and texted it to Amanda. He would also lock the children in a dog cage. One child was reportedly kept in the cage for 5 days and was severely malnourished. Amanda, despite being aware of the abuse, failed to intervene or seek help. She only called 911 in revenge after a dispute with Travis over his infidelity, not out of concern for the children's welfare. This 911 call placed by Amanda became the crucial turning point that led to the children's rescue from their dire circumstances.
Why is he going to come after you?
Because he told me he was going to kill me today. He already beat the kids up, and I'm terrified.
He's beating your child up?
The kids at the apartment. He's super violent.
They were all found with signs of abuse, including bruises and swollen eyes. This is the body cam footage of the children's rescue.
adults. A maintenance worker convinces the child to let the officers in. The adults cross the threshold, finding the 6 children alone, 2 padlocked in a small cage.
Hi, guys.
Hey, call us for animal control.
Officers struggle to open the lock,
You're 9, sweetie. Okay.
cutting it and freeing the 2 young boys. One badly beaten and severely malnourished, with swollen eyes, open wounds, and scars.
Oh, baby, come on. Okay, sweetie.
Police lead the children into daylight, several of the 6 telling police their father said never open the door for strangers.
Sweetheart, it's okay. It's okay, baby. It's okay.
The badly injured child saying on video he hadn't eaten in days and that his father would hit him with belts, cords, and according to police, this pan.
My face on the cage because I was squished up trying to get out of the cage because I had all this noise and I was freaking out.
Following their arrest on June 11, 2023, the couple faced numerous charges. Travis was charged with 38 counts of child abuse, 2 counts of first-degree kidnapping, 1 count of sex trafficking, and 1 count of living off the earnings of a prostitute. But he pleaded not guilty. Amanda, who was pregnant at the time of her arrest, pleaded guilty to 3 felony counts of child abuse, neglect, or endangerment. She stated, "I'm embarrassed to be here. I know I should have done something sooner. I do take full responsibility for it. I was not in the best situation either, and I was scared." In February 2024, she was sentenced to 7 to 18 years in prison for failing to protect the children from abuse. During her sentencing, prosecutors highlighted her failure to seek help despite having opportunities to do so. The case continues to unfold, with Travis still facing trial and the children now in the care of the Department of Children and Families. Case number 5, Jessica Edward Ricks. In Albion, Michigan, a mother's alleged attempt to harm her own children has left residents stunned and authorities grappling with this disturbing case. On June 24, 2023, Jessica Edward Ricks, a 35-year-old mother of 4, was arrested after police responded to a frantic 911 call from her teenage daughter. What unfolded next was a harrowing scene that would test the limits of first responders and reveal the unthinkable depths of a parent's actions against their own children. According to police reports and court records, Jessica allegedly embarked on a terrifying spree of violence against her children. The incident began when she reportedly chased her 4-year-old son with a kitchen knife, causing her 15-year-old daughter to flee with 2 siblings to a neighbor's house for help. The situation escalated dramatically when police arrived to find Jessica in the bathroom, attempting to drown her 2-year-old daughter in the bathtub. She needed to fix her daughter, according to Jessica. The following is the bodycam footage of the police busting down the door and witnessing the moment that Jessica was attempting to drown her own daughter.
Sheriff's Department. Public safety. Got someone in here. Yep. No! What's going on? Stabbed it in the throat. Dispatch 2706. I got a child with a stab wound in the chest. I need medical priority 1.
I'm clear. Stab wound to the chest.
Wake up, baby. Stand up. The mother was drowning it in the bathtub when we found it. Breathe for me, baby. Come on. You alright? There you go. There you go. Baby's starting to cry.
Clear. Baby's starting to cry.
Come on, honey. Come on, honey. Wake up, baby. I don't know, it's not bad. 2706. I got not much active bleeding from the injury. It's below the throat.
Good girl, yeah. Keep breathing, honey. Got two.
I got one. Actively bleeding again. She's still crying.
Can you advise it's just under the neck?
The extent of Jessica's actions was even more chilling. The 2-year-old girl and 4-year-old boy were found with stab wounds, with the toddler having injuries to her chest and throat, and the boy having multiple slash wounds. Investigators also believe that Jessica forced the 2 younger children to drink a toxic cleaning liquid, which she may have ingested herself. Jessica was arrested on the scene and initially taken to a local hospital due to concerns she had ingested the cleaning fluid. She was subsequently booked into the correctional facility with a bond set at $500,000. On Tuesday following the incident, Jessica was arraigned on multiple serious charges, including 2 counts of assault with intent to murder, 4 counts of child abuse, and 1 count of assault. During her arraignment, which took place while she was confined to a bed in her jail cell, Jessica entered a plea of not guilty to all charges. She was represented by a public defender. The severity of the charges reflects the gravity of her alleged actions, with assault with intent to murder carrying potential life sentences in Michigan. As the legal process unfolds, the focus remains on the recovery of the children, particularly the 2 youngest who were airlifted to a specialized children's hospital in Ann Arbor for treatment.